Hello everybody, my name is JonahMemes and welcome back to another anime review. As you just saw in that totally epic intro that I made, this anime review will be on Vinland Saga. And Vinland Saga was so good that it had its own intro. Like I just had to do that because it was just so good. It won my personal anime of the year for 2019. It was just so good. It's my second favorite anime of all time, and we will not be getting into any spoilers. So no spoilers for this review because I highly suggest that you go watch it and experience it yourself. Let me put the Vinland Saga poster in my hand. This is Vinland Saga. It's got a good score on my anime list and for a good reason. Oh my god. This anime, the soundtrack is the first thing I want to talk about in this anime. The freaking soundtrack is so good. It's like a major movie soundtrack score, like as if Hans Zimmer and all the super badass music compositioner dudes all came together and they just made Vinland Saga's soundtrack, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. As you saw in the beginning, the music that was playing in my little trailer thing that I made for it, that's from Vinland Saga. But it's not just super totally epic music, it's also sometimes very emotional. And there's some very good scenes in Vinland Saga where you'll just have stuff like this. I think that having moments like that in an anime are wonderful, and it's why it's so freaking good, but it's the soundtrack that we're talking about right now, so I'm not going to move on yet. But the soundtrack, I know I've said it a ton of times, and for good reason. It is so good. I can't even, put into words how good. I think it might even have one of the best soundtracks of all anime time. No other soundtracks even come remotely close to Vinland Saga's because it's just so epic. All right, soundtrack gets a freaking 10 out of 10 for me. Moving on, we have the characters. Oh my god, you guys! The freaking characters in Vinland Saga are so cool. But they're not just cool and badass, bro. They are so, well developed. If you have seen this anime, you know what I'm talking about. The character development that happens in Vinland Saga. One of the best character developments I've ever seen in my entire life. You can have a character that you would hate, and then he or she just develops, and it just, God, you just get so emotionally attached to them, and they do such a good job of doing that. Same thing with the main antagonist of the show, the villain. I love him so much. He's got to be my favorite character of 2019. Did Vinland Saga air in 2019? If it did, wow. Okay, this is kind of a late review, but anyways, it's 2021 by now. But the character development is a 10 out of 10 for me. You guys need to experience it for yourselves to really see what I'm talking about. It dives into so many ideals, I suppose you say, religious stuff as well, which I think is just wonderful. I think that is just wonderful. Wonderful. Masterpiece. Trust me. Alright. The animation in Vinland Saga is also really, really good. In all the fight scenes, or just if you're just having a nice and peaceful or calm moment, you will have a good time. There's never a moment in Vinland Saga where you will say, oh, the animation is just on par. It's a good animation, which is good. You need to watch Vinland Saga. If you haven't seen it yet and you're watching this review to kind of get it to be like, oh, should I watch Vinland Saga? Watch Vinland Saga. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. It is worth it. It is so good. And the best thing that I want to talk about in Vinland Saga is the ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so fear not. But the ending has to be the best ending I've ever seen in any anime. Ever. There has never been such an impactful ending like the one in Vinland Saga. And I highly suggest that you guys go check it out and just see what I'm talking about here, because it's a masterpiece of a show. And I'm not even joking. Like, I swear to God, you will hear people talk about masterpieces like freaking Parasite, which is doo-doo. Go watch my anime review on that. Please, please, please watch it. It's so good. Anyways, thank you for watching. All music that was in this anime review comes from Vinland Saga. I know it was kind of on the shorter side, but I don't want to dive too in depth because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm just here to tell you, it's a wonderful show. You need to watch it, and that'll be all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Tell me what you guys think about Vinland Saga in the comments below. Peace out.